Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Yummy Arts Kitchen. My name is Michael Prudhomme. Here she is. You know her, you love her, Tami Utley.
Yay! Hi, everybody. It's so nice that you could join us for today. I am so excited. Obviously, we just had Valentine's Day, so I hope you had a nice Valentine's Day. Kind of been in a romantic mood lately. We had Love in Paris theme a couple weeks ago, and so I am doing a Love in Paris theme cake today. Let me grab my chocolate, which is probably melted. We're going to be making candy clay figures, just some candy clay mice, and a little flat Eiffel Tower on a cake. So what I've done now is I have gone ahead and melted my chocolate. This is just the basic, melts, the coating chocolate, summer chocolate, the little discs that you get. And I just melted half a pound, 8 ounces of it, for 30 seconds at a time in the microwave. Took about a minute and a half. Okay, here it is. I just want it nice and melted. If there are a few chips that aren't quite fully melted, just keep mixing it around and they'll probably dissolve all the way, because you don't want it too hot, don't want to burn it. All right, and then all I'm going to do is add some corn syrup to it. I use Caro because that's a good brand. It's nice and thick. There are many ways to make candy clay or chocolate clay or chocolate leather or chocolate plastique or whatever your favorite name is for this substance. You can use glucose, you can use corn syrup. Some people put water, some people squeeze out the oil. They all work. However, with my 8 ounces, I'm going to add just a scant quarter cup of corn syrup. Scant meaning just a little less.
Is that close to a smidge?
No, a smidge is a lot less.
Okay. All right, just checking.
Okay, so I don't even want to get all of it. I put it at a quarter cup, and I'm not even going to bother pushing all of it out. Normally, you just push it and it all comes out, but I really want a little less than a quarter cup. The white chocolate doesn't take as much corn syrup as the dark or the milk. And then you just want to mix it real thoroughly, mix it together, and it's going to start to seize, which means it gets really thick and gross. So we mix it up. See how it's starting to get thick? I know it's white. Sorry about that. You want to get it all in there. Get it all mixed in. Those little granules that you get sometimes when you make this, you get little like undissolved chocolate in and it's not. It's when you start to knead it, you have like little balls in there, little hard pieces in there. And what that is chocolate that didn't get mixed in with the corn syrup. Okay, let's see how it's nice and all seized together here. Nice piece. But before it gets oily and too greasy, you just pour it out here. I just got it on a little bit of wax paper, and I'm just going to let that rest overnight. You can actually put it in the refrigerator to speed it up if you're impatient. You guys know me. I am impatient, and I normally don't wait. But I actually will let this rest overnight.
Overnight. Okay, so we'll see you guys tomorrow.
So 10 o'clock tomorrow.
We'll see you. Bye, thanks. Wow.
No, you let that rest overnight, and the next day it will be hard. Like hard, okay?
And that's what we want. We want
that's
it to be
what
hard.
you want.
Okay.
You want it to be hard, like this, okay? And what we end up with is you just break off pieces and knead it. Now, for those of you that have really hot hands, not a problem kneading it, but you will need to make sure that you have like an ice pack next to you so you can keep your hands cool, okay, and then go back and knead it. Because what's going to happen is you're going to melt the chocolate. It is chocolate. If it gets really oily and greasy while you're working with it, you need to let it rest, put it in the refrigerator, let it firm up. I know a lot of people are like, oh, don't put it in the fridge. It doesn't hurt it. I even freeze it, so it doesn't hurt it.
You're such a rebel.
I don't know why I am. I go rogue all the time. With a
I
lot
go
of things.
rogue.
I do. I go rogue. Okay. But anyway, so you can see it's really hard. Now, if it's really, really hard, you can actually pop this in the microwave for like 5 seconds, not very long. It heats from the inside out, and it'll soften it up, just like you can do with your fondant. You can pop it in there to soften it up, but not very long, because again, it's chocolate, heats from the inside, and then just take it and try and knead it, okay? 5 seconds at a time.